Hi, I'm Mitchy, and I'm 10 years old. Welcome to our podcast where we talk about the stuff families don't always talk about. Today, my friend Bella and I are discussing something every kid has strong feelings about: screen time. Should parents limit how much time we spend on phones, tablets, and video games? This is a huge debate in families everywhere. Some parents are super strict, some are really relaxed, and most are somewhere in between. But here's the thing. Kids have opinions about this too, and I think parents should hear what we have to say. So Bella and I are going to share our honest thoughts, and I think you'll be surprised by some of our answers. Let's dive in.
Okay, so here's what I don't understand about screen time rules. My mom says I can only have 2 hours a day, but she never explains if that includes homework. Like, if I have to use the computer for schoolwork for 1 hour, do I only get 1 more hour for fun stuff? That feels unfair. And another thing, grown-ups are on their phones all the time. My dad checks his phone at dinner. My mom scrolls through Facebook before bed, but they tell me I can't use screens? It's like when someone tells you not to eat candy while they're eating candy right in front of you. If screens are so bad, why do adults use them so much? I think if we have rules, everyone in the family should follow them, not just kids. That would be way more fair.
Okay, Bella, I hear you, but let me play devil's advocate for a minute. I think parents make screen time rules for real reasons, not just to be mean. They worry about our eyes getting tired, our sleep getting messed up, and that we won't play outside or read books anymore. And here's something I learned. The blue light from screens actually can make it harder to fall asleep, so they're not completely making stuff up. Also, adults do use screens differently than us sometimes. Like they're working, paying bills, answering important emails. That's different than playing games for 3 hours straight. But Bella, you're also right that parents sometimes just scroll social media or watch random videos, and that is the same as what we do. So maybe the answer is somewhere in the middle. Like, yes, parents should follow rules too, but we also need to understand why they're concerned about us.
Okay, I'll be honest about something. Sometimes after I've been on my tablet for a really long time, I do feel kind of weird, like my eyes hurt and I feel grumpy. And when my mom says time's up, I get so mad, way more mad than I should be. It's like the screen has magic powers that make you not want to stop. One time I said, just 5 more minutes, like 10 times in a row, and then I got in trouble for lying. So maybe, Mitchy, you're right that some limits help? But here's my thing. I feel like I can control myself most of the time. I just need someone to remind me, not yell at me. If my parents said, "Hey, you've been on that for a while. What else do you want to do today?" Instead of just "get off now," that would be so much better.
This is so important. Not all screen time is the same. Watching educational videos is completely different than just scrolling through silly videos for hours. I taught myself how to code from YouTube tutorials. That's not wasting time. That's learning a real skill that I might use for a job someday. Bella watches videos about space and animals and learns so much. Some games actually make you think and solve problems. So maybe parents should ask, "What are you doing on the screen?" instead of just, "How long have you been on the screen?" There's a huge difference between creative, educational screen time and just mindless scrolling or playing games where you just smash stuff over and over. I think if kids are learning something or being creative, that should count differently than just entertainment. What do you think, Bella?
Yeah, that makes sense. Like when I watch art tutorials and then actually draw something, that's different than just watching random videos. But here's my question. How do you know when you have good balance? Like, what's the right amount? Because some days I want to play outside all day and barely touch my tablet, but other days it's raining and I'm bored and I just want to watch videos. I don't think the same rule works every single day. Maybe it's not about counting hours. It's about making sure you still do other important stuff. Like, did you play with friends today? Did you do your homework? Did you help your family? If you did all that other stuff first, then screens should be okay, right? Screens should be like dessert. You have to eat your dinner first.
Bela, that dessert analogy is perfect, and I think you just figured out the real problem. It's not actually about the screens themselves. It's about when screens replace other important stuff. If a kid is on screens instead of sleeping enough, or doing homework, or playing with friends in real life, or talking to their family at dinner, that's when it becomes a problem. The screen isn't evil, it's just that balance thing you mentioned. And here's what I think parents don't always understand. Sometimes we're on screens because we're bored and we don't know what else to do. If parents played board games with us, or took us to the park, or helped us start a fun project, we probably wouldn't even think about screens as much. The best times are when my whole family does something together with no phones. Those are my favorite memories, not the times I was on my tablet.
So if parents are watching this, here's what I wish they knew. First, explain why you're making screen time rules. Don't just say, because I said so. That makes kids so frustrated. Tell us you're worried about our eyes or our sleep or whatever. Second, make the rules fair for everyone. If we can't use phones at dinner, you can't either. Third, ask us what we're doing on screens before you get mad. We might be learning something really cool. And fourth, this is the biggest one. Spend time with us doing non-screen stuff. When you're busy on your phone or laptop all the time, what are we supposed to do? We want to hang out with you, but if you're not available, of course we're going to go on our devices. Family time is better than screen time, but you have to actually make family time happen.
And I have advice for kids too, not just parents. Be honest about how screens make you feel. If your eyes hurt or you're getting grumpy, that's your body telling you to take a break. Don't lie about how long you've been on. That just makes parents trust you less and make stricter rules. Be willing to compromise. If you want 5 hours and your parents want 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours is a fair middle ground. Show your parents the cool stuff you're learning on screens. If they see you're being educational, they might be more flexible. And most importantly, put the screen down when they ask without a huge fight. I know it's hard, but when you cooperate, parents are way more likely to give you more freedom next time. It's about building trust.
So, to answer the big question, should parents limit screen time? My answer is yes and no. Yes, kids need some limits because screens can be kind of addicting, and we need to make sure we're doing other important stuff too. But no, it shouldn't be super strict rules that don't make sense and feel like punishment. It should be about balance and understanding, not just 2 hours and that's final. The best way is for families to talk about it together and make rules that work for everyone. And parents, you have to follow the rules too. It can't just be a kid thing. When everyone in the family is trying to find balance with screens, it feels fair instead of feeling like we're being picked on. Okay, Mitchy, what do you think? Am I right or am I missing something?
I think you're exactly right, Bela. It's not a simple yes or no answer. It's about balance, communication, and fairness. Screen time rules should help families, not cause constant fighting. Parents should explain their reasons, be willing to listen to their kids' perspectives, and model good screen habits themselves. Kids should be honest, cooperative, and understand that some limits actually help protect us from getting sucked into endless scrolling. The goal isn't to ban screens. They're tools that can be really useful and fun. The goal is to make sure screens don't take over our lives. So to everyone watching, talk to your family about this. Parents, ask your kids what they think. Kids, share your honest feelings with your parents, and maybe together you can find a screen time solution that works for everyone. Thanks for watching our first episode. Tell us in the comments what you think about screen time rules.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel at Mitchy and Bela so you don't miss our next episode. We're going to talk about whether parents work too much, and I have a lot of feelings about that one. Tell us what other topics you want us to discuss. Thanks for listening to Mitchy and Bela. Bye.